Hello again and welcome to another video. Today we're going to show you our March 2022 Toyota Hilux double cab. This is the 2.8 D4D automatic Invincible X with a Toyota hardtop on the back. Now the car's covered, I think it's 11,461 miles, with its first service having been done with Toyota. Very important to get the services done with Toyota because these vehicles, the warranty is extendable up to 10 years if you continue to service with the Toyota garages. Now the car, like I say, is in Titan Bronze Metallic. It's a one-owner vehicle, privately owned vehicle, not owned obviously by or used by a company. So I'm going to show you around. The whole car has been detailed, machine polished. There are some really nice accessories on the vehicle. Now it came with this really, it's actually quite a nice bonnet guard. It's different to the ones that we've got on the other cars in the showroom, but it sort of allows you to see the front grille more of the car. And we've additionally fitted a spoiler bar at the bottom, which is stainless steel and black powder coated. Now the Invincible X has 360 cameras. You've got front parking sensors as well, LED lights. The bodywork's in lovely condition. Just going to bring you around. You can see all the headlights as well. No nasty chips or anything. It's like new, to be honest with you. To show you around, you can see the 360 camera, one of them just below the badge there. That badge doubles up as the sensor for the adaptive cruise control. Just bring you around this side, and if you look down this side of the vehicle, you can see all the panels are nice and true, no dents. I'll come up onto the bonnet now. There's always going to be the odd minor chip, and there really isn't hardly anything. I think there's just a couple of very small ones that we've touched in, but nothing really to speak of, and that's me being really fussy, as always. But look at the shine. Now this colour does sort of change in different lights. 1 minute it looks a little bit greener, then a little bit more bronzier, but it's a really lovely colour. All of the wheels are absolutely immaculate, running on Bridgestone Jewelers. Got the black side steps fitted by Toyota as well. The 360 cameras extend to under the wing mirrors there as well. And we fitted some genuine Toyota wind deflectors. Now, not only do they look quite nice on the vehicle, but it's quite nice to be able to open the window without the buffeting that you sometimes get when you open just one window. All of the roof, as you can see, all in lovely condition. Just going to show you down the side of the vehicle. There really are no chips or marks or scratches to point out, because I've already been around the car and checked before the video. There's the rear wheel. The tyres have got lots of tread. As you can imagine, it's not done a lot of mileage. Now this has got the Truckman Hardtop through, which sort of comes through Toyota as well. They use a lot of the Truckman stuff. And it has these sliding windows. So if you have a dog, you can open up the windows on the side. We've got the ball and pin 13-pin tow bar on the back. Rear parking sensors as well. The tailgate, as you can see, has no scratches, no dents, no chips. If we look at the top of the back bumper, all in really nice condition. And then, like I say, you can put the tow bar there, and you just pull this across, and you can pull that out. 13-pin socket, as I say. We look down the vehicle from this side. I'll just show you the rear wheel on this side as well, and all up into the arches. No chips or scratches. absolutely immaculate. Front wheel there. If I come back out now, you can see the vehicle from this side. Going on safari, you might want to see it from there. And then, like I say, one owner vehicle. Let's just try. So just the one from new, so 0 former keepers. Serviced at 10,197 miles on the 31st of January this year. And obviously we've marked out the customer's name for obvious reasons. And there's the service invoice as well. So all the paperwork is there. Oh, back in focus. Right, let's take a look in the back. So we just pull the handle down like so. Now this has got a damper kit on the back, so I'll show you that just one more time. I can drop the tailgate and it just falls nice and smoothly. And we've got a damper on this side and one on the other side. We've got the LineX protective cover, protective paintwork really, in the back of the car. Just want to show you there's no scratches or rusty chips or anything like that. In fact, this liner is not, well, it's not a liner, it's a spray-on like rubberized paint. And it's much better than the liners from the point of view that it goes directly onto the bed. Now with the liners, you can get grit in between, and then that scratches all the paint, and then you get rust in the back of the vehicle on the bed of the back of the vehicle. Now with this you won't, because there's no gap. Now, what we always do, we see we've got some sliding windows up at the front there. To take the covers off, there are 3 bolts down this side. And so on the other side. And you can just slide it back. So what we did, because you can't get your hand in there to clean the windows, obviously. So we've cleaned all the windows, slid it back, and then coated the windows with a Life Shine product, which will make the water just slide off the windows, so you don't have to clean them as much. You can open up those windows and get your hand just in between, but now that we've coated the windows with one of the glass bits from there, I'm just trying to, there we go, it's come back out. Look up on the top. Come back out this side. Like I say, it just changes in the different lights, sort of during the day at dusk, the colour changes hue almost, but it's absolutely stunning. So I'll tell you what we'll do is start round, as I usually do, on the passenger side. Now we've got keyless entry and keyless locking. Press the lock, press to undo, so you don't need to get your key out. All of the door cards in really nice condition, all the way down. No scuffs on any of the paintwork there. We've got the JBL sound system with additional speakers. Now this car came with a set of what they call 3D mats, and they basically they're sort of molded to capture all the dirt and stones off of your shoes. And you can just brush them out. All of the leather seats, all in really nice condition. Handles there to step into the vehicle. Center armrest. Okay, so let's take a look in the back now. Start off with the door card again. No marks on there. All the door seal. Backs of the front seats as well, you'll notice no marks, no scratches. We've got Isofix in the back here as well. And there's a tethering point at the top behind the headrests for certain car seats as well. Centre armrest in there. Also, these bases, they lift up. This side is the 60% side. You've got a single on the other. This will then attach around the headrests, so you can always store stuff in here. And additionally, some cubby hole space there. The other side holds the jack. Pop that down. Move around to the other side. Door card on this side, again, no damage. All of the seal. Seats. And then the back of the front seat again. No damage on there. So all lovely inside. Take a look at the drivers. All the door edges I've checked as well. Let's just turn these lights off for a second. Driver's door card. No scratches or damage on there. Folding electric mirrors as well. The driver's seat is also fully electric. Just show you all the leather, the bolsters, all the way up. Center armrest there. Now these buttons down here, we've got the fuel cap lever at the bottom on the outside. The inside one is the bonnet. And then we've got this one here is to extend the DPF clean. If you come to the end of the, basically if you're driving up on the dash, it will show you that the DPF is regenerating. If you come to the end of your journey and on the graph you can see it just needs a little bit more, you press that button, the idle of the revs idle up a little bit higher and it will continue to clean. We've then got a 360 camera button, the preheat button, that's to heat the engine up on cold weather, and parking sensors button there as well. So let's, before I jump in, I'll just give you a quick look round. We've got the Eco Power button. You can go into manual shift as well. Dual climate control on the 2022 models. Heated seats, four-wheel drive system, diff lock. Let's jump in now. Let's just pull this door over. Might as well start her up. Let's just move this seat back. I'll show you the mileage. Just down at the bottom there, 11,461. Now I'm just going to, I should have checked this before. This screen, let's put it on something darker. There we go. Right. So over on this side, we've got the cruise control down here, and then we've got the radar cruise and the lane assist. So I'm going to show you, first of all, if we turn the cruise on, radar ready, by pressing the button on the steering wheel, we can adjust how far we want to be in front of the car. In front, and the other button for lane assist, lane departure alert turned on. Your assist is active. Now, using the other buttons here, and you'll see just along the top up here, we go left to right, we can go through different modes. In fact, we can start at the beginning here. Range, eco settings. Also, when you fill up with these, you can put the price per litre or price per gallon in, and just down at the bottom where it says 813, that little logo before it is actually like a coin picture, which you can't really make out on this camera, and that will tell you how much you've spent on fuel. That's to show you where the wheels are pointing. and then digital speedo, add blue. Okay, so if we go over to the right, we've got the sat nav directions. We've not got the sat nav on. Obviously audio is off. If we turn that on and turn the volume down, we could then flick through the stations, and then this is where we've got the radar set up. And if we go into, here it is, the last one, settings. Right, lane departure awareness, your assist on. Now when that's on, basically what that will do, if you do not indicate to change lane, i.e. on the motorway, the steering wheel will literally pull you back in automatically into the lane, because it thinks that you're maybe falling asleep, and your assist will literally automatically take over the steering and pull you in. If you've indicated, it won't get involved basically. If I turn that off now, and then you've got the sensitivity below, sway warning, sway sensitivity, come out of there. This is your collision, pre-collision system and sensitivity. Put that on maximums, so it's on there. And this is the road, this is the speed, I'm trying to go by RSA, road speed awareness. It's basically warning you of a change in speed limit, and it can do that when you've got the ignition turned off by either a donging noise or another alert that comes up on the dash, I think it is, notification. It won't, oh yeah, and you can also set it for excessive speed, overtaking. So it's come out of there, and the last one is your radar cruise. So we've probably covered all of that now. Now over here, let's just zoom back out. Let's go to menu. So we've got the sat nav system. Now this has got the Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and you just plug your lead into the USB down there onto your phone, and then your phone will display all up on the screen. So if you like using Waze or Google Maps, you can do. All your music will come up here as well. Destination setup, that's all the various things. Preferred device, Apple CarPlay, there you go. And there's lots of settings in here for memorizing, like keypad things and stuff. Sorry to be so vague on that. We've got all the Wi-Fi and stuff in here as well. I'm always afraid that when I go into this section that it all gets a bit boring when you're watching it, but anyway, that's you got your phone, etc. I think you get the gist. We've got a cubby hole at the top here, and then another one down there. We've got another socket in here, which is 100 watts. Whoops. Now, when you're back into drive, oh, for some reason we've got fog lights on. Why have we got fog? Oh, let's turn them off. You'll notice, no, we've turned it off now. When you're driving along and you're driving economically, a little eco sign will come up here. But if you press the eco button, you'll see up at the top there, it'll actually set the vehicle for economy, so it stays in economy, and you'll get the best MPG then. You can get around, truthfully, I'd say anywhere between 27 and 30 is what you can get, depending how heavy your foot is. If you want to go into power, put it into power. It's ridiculously quick for what it needs to be, and you very rarely need that at all. It's got plenty of power on this vehicle. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you was the reverse camera and the 360 cameras. So we've got the reverse camera there. If I move the steering wheel, you can see that it moves all of the lines on there. We've got this line in the center here to line up with the tow bar. We can change the view. So we've got the 360 view on the left here. You can see the little blue brackets at the front. Now, if I then put it into drive and press the camera button, which was, or the view button of the camera, which was just down here, if you remember. I'll press it and then... Now, because we're in drive, that's now the camera at the front of the vehicle looking forward and the 360 view. And then if we press it one more time, it'll give you the view looking forwards down the sides of the vehicle as well. There we go. I think that's all of the views. You can set it to automatically come on at low speeds as well. So really nice and easy to maneuver with those cameras. Like I say, you've got the dual climate control, heated seats, hill descent, diff lock, your four-wheel drive over here. And look, it's all in really nice condition. Try and keep this in focus. So Dan's I've just tooted the horn. He's going to pop the bonnet for me because it's quite heavy on these. While he's doing that, I'll just show you around inside. I'm going to turn it off because otherwise you're not going to hear me. So these vehicles are rated at 208 PS, which is around about 201 brake horsepower, something like that, 204 maybe. And a really lovely engine. All lovely and clean under there. And like I say, Toyota servicing is anywhere usually between sort of 250 and maybe 400 pounds every 10,000 miles or 12 months, but well worth that to get that extended warranty. Before 2021, they had a 5-year warranty extended up to 10 years, and then they changed it to a 3-year warranty extendable up to 10 years. So basically what that means is they've tried to make sure that you go back to have the vehicle looked after to gain the warranty. But I think those prices aren't too bad anyway. But what a lovely looking truck. Now this vehicle was privately owned, as I say, so there's no VAT. You know, the gentleman paid the VAT, he was unable to claim the VAT back, and therefore unable to charge the VAT. Now on vehicles like that, you always have to pay a bit more than one that's VAT qualifying, and these vehicles generally are of more interest to people that aren't worried about claiming the VAT back because they're a little bit cheaper by a few £1,000s. Obviously, if you need to claim the VAT back, I can't change that. I point that out because we get lots of phone calls. I know it's a little bit confusing on Auto Trader sometimes, but please give us a call anyway if you need any help. But thank you for taking the time to watch the video. She's all ready to go. Hope to speak to you soon. Have a good weekend. Bye.